Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. This is another map running episode, and I managed to find a Grotto map. According to the Path of Exile wiki for them on the maps page, it says that the Grotto has the easiest boss. It's a 1 out of 5 rating. So I figured let's get a bit creative with this one. And so far the maps have been interesting. But because this is a lower rated boss, let's get a little bit creative with it. I'm gonna Vow Orb it after upgrading it. So let's see what we can do with it. So we can increase the quality. Well, maybe I shouldn't use armor, I should actually use the chisels. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Yes. Then we could elk it, but Valing also has some interesting properties, so I'm actually just gonna chance it. It actually turned into a rare, so that's no. Let's chance this. So what did we get? More monsters have more life. They have a way higher chance of doing a critical strike. Crits do more damage. Monster crits, not my crits. Monsters are faster, they attack faster, they cast faster. The unique boss deals extra damage and has extra attack and casting speed. As a reward for this, we get 83% increased quantity of items and 32% increased rarity of items. So this is not a bad roll, I think. There's nothing on there like monsters are immune for certain elements, or curse immune, or things like that. It's just an across the board, monsters are more dangerous thing. So we can deal with that. So let's file it. Let's see what remains. Nothing happened. But the thing is, if just the fact of corrupting the map makes it so that the bosses will drop corrupted file gems or file fragments. So that's a thing. So let's have a look. Let's go to the Eternal Laboratory and see what we can get from this. If this was a horrible failure, or if this actually makes the Grotto map interesting to run. So, final look at the map. We hit it. Okay, so this is gonna be level 68 still. Yeah, 68 with a whole lot of mods applied to it. Just me and my trusty Chaos Golem. And this is a caverns inspired map layout. So we'll just have to be a bit cautious. Then again, I tend to be cautious anyway. So when I am not cautious, I kill myself. Also, that golem is taking a lot of damage. That's probably an indication of just how dangerous the monsters are here. I mean, it could have been me taking all that damage. That's why I'm very appreciative of my trusty Chaos Golem. He takes the hits, so I don't have to. Or it takes the hits. I'm not quite sure if a Chaos Golem even has a gender. So for now, let's stick to the right hand wall. And then afterwards we can just go for the missing bits. Hey, totems. I love the blue swirlies, the wither swirlies. So colorful and cheerful. Contagion leveled up, so it's even higher level now, and does an even larger range. Yo, go there. There's some nasties over there. Artillery. I'm veering off of the right hand wall thing here, but they have loot and I want it. It's my loot. So I think this might actually be a dead end. Yeah. So, but this out of the way. I don't even have to get back here anyway. Well, it was technically a diversion from my path. So I'm wondering, with the increase to items and item quality, probably going to be a lot more rare items and just useful items in general that will drop from this. That probably means I'll have to make a couple more town stops than usual. So this end of the map has been cleared. So we can go off that branch. I wonder if I'll ever get in a map where I definitely will need the 6 portals just to ferry out all of the loot. I'm just sincerely curious if that's gonna happen. Okay, these guys are fast and teleporting, and I think they're dischargers as well. Here. And there's a very good argument to be made for always dealing some form of cold damage to monsters, just to slow them down, just to have more control of the situation. That's one of the things I don't have. Also, these guys deal partial chaos damage because my life was actually draining a little bit. But no, I've got 26% cold chaos resist. So chaos is not a big worry. It's a little worry. It still hurts. It still penetrates my my energy shield. So you should not underestimate it, but it's not as dangerous as builds that don't have any chaos resistance and as a result end up taking 60% extra damage rather than 26% less damage. That's what I do. So there's that. Also, fog, seriously. Or tar.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Yes. I've never been a fan of these tar zombies. Hey, you, oh, you're raising dead, right? Then I'll just explode the corpses so you can't. Also, dead end, yay! So, take a right turn over here, and I run into a pack, and there's the discharger in the back. So far, it's going okay. I mean, I don't really get hit a lot. I've so far been able to make my golem and the totem tank most of the hits. It's only the artillery that's been able to hit me. And for the rest, I've been properly playing it cautious here. It's the last map, the tropical island. The only reason I actually did nearly die there is because those devourers just pop out from the floor. There's no way to cautiously approach that if they ambush you. Which is what makes them dangerous, especially if you have a... I think it was a blue pack. No, they deal more damage because they're bigger, meaner. There's more of them rather than a single one. So yeah, let's take a couple steps back and spend a point. So I have been going here. So then next up I'll grab Sentinel and then I'll go for exceptional performance. Sentinel just because it's more evasion and the resistances are no longer needed at this point. It's just for over resisting. But no, my lowest is currently 89, it's going to be 99, so that means I can get 24% reduced cold resistance from, let's say, a curse, and still not be affected. It's only if they start messing with my maximum resists that things become an issue. Right, let's explode corpses, because clearly you can't handle this. I need more pockets, so that's the first goal. Silly tower key. Yeah. Okay, nothing here. Another branch closed off. And we're back into an area we haven't been yet, so let's stop running and start being cautious again. Okay, you can't flame dash through the walls. For obvious reasons, of course, but I did try. That's because sometimes things don't really behave the way you would expect them to, so it's always good to double check, especially when with teleporter logic. Okay, so we cleared the entire right-hand branch here. Let's see how long the left-hand branch is gonna be. So I think I'm just gonna put up the corpse exploding totem as my default one. Okay, so Dragonbone Rapier, can I? Oh, I can't shift anything around. So let's open up a first portal. No, I'm not gonna play Solar Burst. I'm playing this. Wait, let's see, stash, sword, boom, 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 boom. I enjoy just putting everything in the stash and just afterwards seeing how it went. So back to the lab. Second map, go. Or second portal, I should be correct in my terminology. Same map, different portal. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. That was 4 waves before the time ran out. That's why I want to get the increased skill duration, just to make it spread even further. The damage potential is there. Just that reach tends to be a bit of an issue. Okay, so I was gonna go right hand wall all the time, so might as well stick to that rather than going left hand wall here. So let's keep exploding corpses. There's a talisman in the back. Writing chrysalis, yes. Okay, we got a blue chrysalis talisman. That's discipline on switch. That's leveling up. Still leveling it. And that's probably one of the tricks that not everybody knows, and even those that know might not even always think about it. Is just having a weapon set on switch. So that's here. So a second weapon with just a bunch of sockets on it that you put gems in that you don't use. Also reactivating skills, that's kind of useful. And we're back up. But that way, you know, things like a discipline or... Ooh, Zana!
Rayclast is growing more twisted by the day. There's another cataclysm coming. One that's going to make the last look like a sweet dream.
Should have cleared the area first.
I'm going to find its source. Try to prevent it, but I can't do it alone. Too much ground to cover, too little time. That's where this map device comes in. It used to belong to Malachi. It can send us into the forgotten corners of this fallen empire. For instance, the place I'm thinking of contains some powerful artifacts, one of which bears a rather potent thaumaturgical signature. I shudder to think what an artifact like that might be capable of should it fall into the wrong hands. Make sure it doesn't.
Okay, so we found Zana. Is the final of the masters, and her specialty is maps. That's why you can only find her inside of the maps. So yeah, cool. So we're gonna run a map in a map. Arid Lake. I have no idea what it does, so that's good. So we enter the map and we find the unique item. This is very meta. I go into a map in a map. This is level 68. Oh, and there's mods. Talismans, 2 unique bosses. Bosses deal 20% extra damage, increased attack and cast speed. We got 40% more items, and items are 20% more rare. Okay, so the bosses here have been significantly boosted, but the normal monsters are just normal monsters. This is gonna be fun and exciting. Also, let's stick with our habit of just exploding corpses. Also, increased duration will, I think, increase totem duration. Yes, it does, actually. Already got 5% and this totem lasts 8.4 seconds, which is a 5% increase over the base duration of 4 seconds. Eventually I'll have 95% boosted. In 3 skill points I'll have it boosted, or 4 skill points I'll have it boosted by 50 in total. And then once I round out to the left side of the Scion tree, I'll get it to 95. Also Union of Souls, these guys get bigger, dangerouser. Yes, dangerouser is a word. It is now, didn't was before. It's a level 2 superior cemetery map. Yeah, and I've decided I like the new color palette I have for the maps. They stand out now. Because normally they don't really stand out without a loot filter. So I think I should actually just update my loot filter that I've posted on GitHub. Just if other people are interested in using it, they'll actually have the same as I have. Because the version on there is still what I had, I don't know, 5 episodes ago, 10 episodes ago. Before I got into maps, basically. I'm kind of spaghettiing around a bit. Maybe I should once again just stick to the left hand side of the wall. So things are gonna be more reliable. Whoa, Talisman. Undying Flesh, okay, that's okay. Spirit Walker. Let me explode your bones. So the nice thing is, if my golem is gonna be tanking a lot, if I give him 33% chance to block both spells and attacks, something is ice casting. Is that another talisman or is that a boss already? It also means that if my golem can block, or the frozen sky, so it's their mark. It's a Nemesis mod, I think. That's a bloodline mod. The blues have bloodlines and the yellows have Nemesis mods. I have to get my terminology straight there. But as I was saying, if the golem can block 1/3 of all attacks, if the golem is in line of sight between me and the boss and he shoots a fireball, the golem has a 1/3 chance of actually spell blocking for me by just physically body blocking that spell. So yeah, I'm considering that also as a defensive bonus. It's not a major bonus, but all the little bits help and they stack up over time. And it's again just like my character has 24% chance to just block attacks, and I have a chance to evade things. Now I have a golem that sometimes has a chance to block spells and attacks. So it's all the little bits, they add up to produce relative safety. But again, if I get hit and I just lost visually at least half of my energy shield. That's the point where I'm like, yeah, let's take a couple steps back and let the golem be the hero. Heroes have a habit of dying, and I'd rather not be a dead hero. A bitmap. I think I already have one of those as well. Okay. Can't bring this along. Drought Maddened Roa. Ah, these are the twin bosses. Okay. In this case, let's go for slowing it. Pinnacle Tower Shield. Okay, that's more important than a Mahogany Tower Shield, clearly.
I need more pockets.
The thing is, I'm not quite sure if I can keep it or not. Also, I'm not quite sure how portals work in here. Do I dare open up a portal and potentially messing up where portals are? Okay. Let's have a look. Just keep pushing on. Let's do a clear of the map. See what's remaining. More than 20 monsters. This is a good opportunity to get a lot of loot, and I've been finding maps so far. So, and currency. Just raw currency always beats rares and such. To a certain degree. But most of the time, if you have a rare and you sell it, you get between 5 and 15 alchemy shards. So they're not even a full orb of alchemy. But if that costs you like somewhere between 6 and 8 inventory slots, then it's a relatively inefficient way to carry around currency. I like how that there's a lot of blue packs here and yellow packs. This is a very, it's not boss, but no special monster pack heavy area. There's just large groups of regular monsters, large groups of roas. I like it. Actually, just explode some corpses. Also, you notice I'm actually gaining experience here, which is an interesting novelty. It's level 68, so I'm 74, so I'm 6 levels over this area. But most levels so far outside of the maps have been a bit lower, so I gain like 1% XP efficiency. Which is rather terrible if you want to level up and get more skill points. I think at level 6 it's 30 or 40%. 10%, 15%. I don't know, it's something double digits rather than 1%. So how do you call this phenomena, going into a map inside of a map? Is that something like mapception? Like Inception, but not with dreams, but with maps? I think it's a nice name. Mapception. Need a soundtrack as well. Do. And lots of bombs. And a jeweler's strongbox. I like how with a single cast of Contagion and Essence Drain you can take out 2 stages of a pack of crustaceans. Just because of the delay and the spreading. I love it.
I need more pockets.
Okay, so the thing here is I've got this bow. That's 8 slots. And in terms of getting stuff for it, it's worth as much as this dagger here, which is way more efficient to carry. Also, if I put this one on the floor, let's see if we can play a little bit of inventory Tetris. Just trying not to do it too much. Okay. Got some space over here. And maybe, just maybe, we can grab more stuff. Yeah. Inventory Tetris. Playing it ever since games started doing it. I think Diablo 1 was the first inventory Tetris game for me. Boom. Okay, let's see, what does it contain? Guards by 3 packs of monsters, has identified items, 5 additional magic items, casts a curse when activated, and it casts Lightning Storm. Okay, let's explodify some corpses. Okay, then off we go. And then we light the fire. And then we harvest the loot. Maelstrom Staff. That's too big. Stout Power Ring of the Seal. Hey, Viridian Gel.
I need more pockets.
Okay, so there's 2 jewels that dropped here. Those are more interesting than, let's say, this one. I know I'm gonna get for that as a chromatic anyway. Jewels are harder to come by. Oh, wrong key. So I think we're almost done exploring the outsides of the map. And probably do need to do a more single pass over the inside. So let's explode corpses, because these other guys otherwise start artillery barraging with them. Elegant mail. Ah, that's Templar armor. Here. Right. And have a totem. So this is definitely an extra long episode, because we still have to finish the outer map. So what's the remaining? More than 20. Okay. Wait, what? This is a level 42 with a level 68 item. Yeah, it dropped a bit, of course. Most of the time my loot filter actually hides those things, but because it has quality it is being shown. But it stands out as a bit of a weird thing. This actually is a nicely drying out lake. There's a little bit of water over there. This is just dry, and as you go deeper it gets muddier and eventually there's a little bit of water, but the further up you go the drier it gets. So I really like the map design of this area. So that's the remaining 20 monsters exactly remaining. Okay. So we just make a... Oh, there's a bit up there that we didn't explore. Ah, that was there. That was with the roas. So that's why you blow up. Barrels. 19 remain. Because barrels might contain currency. And other interesting things. Ooh. That was very nice. And the countdown might start now. Well, there's no quest for doing a full clear, so... One more. And that is you. You are the very last one of your species. And I murderized your species. Hey. Full clear, twin maps, tier 9 completed. What? Is this a T9 map? That's pretty cool. Where does this... Oh, cool. So that's actually something I didn't even know there was an achievement for, but it's there anyway. And the entrance was somewhere in this corner. Yeah. Okay, back to the grotto. We talk with Zana.
Thank you, Exile. Whether or not the source of the corruption resides in that landscape, you will have at least helped me to slot another piece into the puzzle. We should talk more the next time you're in the Eternal Laboratory. It's not just me who needs your help, you know. Everyone does. The life of the Explorer seems to agree with you. We'll find the source of this corruption yet, you and I.
So, level 2, Zana. So. And we're back in the original map, where the monsters themselves are actually more dangerous. So they do more damage, they attack faster, they have a better crit chance, they do more crit damage. The upside is I'm no longer in mapception, so I actually dare use my portal again. Actually I have to just double check how it works with opening up portals from inside of a map, Also flash offering. Am I? No, I'm fully burdened. So flash offering is the other thing you could slot into a totem for getting rid of corpses. And this grants your minions extra attack speed and movement speed rather than defensive options. So that's also a viable option, but I chose for the defense in this case. So let's see. Let's portal out. Then hello there, Zana.
At the risk of sounding unhinged, I am grateful to Dominus for exiling me. Had he not, I would never have come to study the corruption here in Rayclast, never understood the danger that we are all in. This continent has changed beyond recognition, not once, but twice before. The patterns are there for anyone who knows how to read them. Rayclast will change again, and we need to be prepared. Don't be alarmed by this, but your hideout has popped up on one of my maps. In fact, the situation presents us with an opportunity to strengthen our alliance. I need a secure location where I can store and maintain my map device. In return, it could be yours to access should you pick up any maps on your travels.
Haha, we got a map device in the hideout now. But I have to kick someone out first or upgrade the hideout to a larger size. You can buy maps from her. This is awesome. Cool, I approve. I definitely approve. So, back to the hideout. Stash stuff, clear map, and then end this episode, because I don't want to make this into one that's gonna be ridiculously long. Let's get rid of about half of the stack of these things and about half of these. Don't really identify stuff while out there anyway. Eternal Laboratory. Nice thing is you don't need to invite her to get her map device. There's I can actually show you now that I think of it. There's this command /claim /help. There's a /claim something. This is embarrassing, but the wiki has the /claim. That was not the wiki page, it was the other page. Claim all benches. Yes. So, slash claim crafting underscore benches. And then in your hideout stash, there is a map device that I can now place. So that's how you get it without inviting the master to your hideout. And I was thinking taking the crystal away and putting the map device down. But for now, let's put the map device here. It's a portable map device. So last time we're going back to the eternal laboratory for our mapping needs. Next time we can just stay in the hideout where it's nice, warm and cozy. Okay, there are discharges there. So this is unexpectedly a very interesting episode. So on top of first ever rare map, first ever corrupted map, it's also first ever map where I encounter Zana and add the mapping device to my hideout. Also, you guys, stop shooting. So things like these is why having a decent amount of life regeneration is actually useful. Because the bit of chaos damage that they do inflict, it just gets instantly recharged away. Also, let's stick to the right hand wall. We will get back there at some point. Okay, that's kind of got flanked there. Oh, actually, let's just get rid of the corpses. And they really like munching through my more than 10,000 HP, almost 14,000 HP golem. That's why you're careful here. I mean, if they almost kill a golem, they definitely almost can kill me. And maybe a bit more, and that's something I'm not a fan of. I mean, they're welcome to try, but I just don't want them to succeed. I mean, life's no fun without a little bit of risk. You have to be able to manage the risk. And, you know, play it more like a chess game rather than a dice game. Let's see, contains extra items. Oh, we can do with that. Let's get out of range, set it on fire. We got a meat tenderizer. And another portal scroll. Okay, slowly getting to the point where scrolls are becoming way too numerous. Which is a good thing. That means I've leveled up in my currency collection life cycle, so to say. When you start new in a league, then every wisdom scroll matters. And at some point you have a stable stack of wisdom scrolls, you have enough portal scrolls, and then you start worrying about orbs of transmutation and orbs of alteration after that. And once you have more than one stack of each of those, you get into more of a stable situation where the orbs of augmentation are then something that you might worry about because they're less common. Eventually, once you have a full set of rare gear, then it's the chaos orbs that you start worrying about. And yeah, I've finally reached that stage in the league where those are the issues I care about. Also, there's a branch there. Okay, so how am I with inventory? Let's go back to town. Or to the hideout. Put everything back in. To the stash. Oh wow. This is a first. Actually filled this one up. Okay, let's see, obvious chromatic orb thing. Sell that one. Wait, what? Why didn't I hit accept? Yes. So we go back for the last leg and the boss fight. And there's 3 portals remaining. So slowly but certainly getting to the point that I'm actually starting to appreciate having that many portals. Or needing to learn better skills for picking and choosing loot. Yeah. That was already the second form. I was thinking like, hey, crustacean, why is there no second form? Okay, dead end here. Probably it's gonna be the boss fight. Yep, boss fight. So that's like fire and fury. That's she's corrupted. Interesting. She actually has corrupted as a modifier on herself. Okay. I think she had a larger AoE or something. Unique boss has something that's hidden below Zana's quests. She's tearing through the Chaos Golem though. Oh wait, boss fight. That's counter with minions. And just watch her degen. And that was, as they say, that. Wait, oh. Remaining, 0 remaining. That's a full clear. Squeezed every little bit of experience and loot from this level that we could.
I need more pockets.
And of course I need more pockets. Always need more pockets. So, no space for the other things. Okay, well, I will see about setting up Zana, deciding which of my other masters I'm gonna sacrifice for that purpose, because having Zana in the hideout is gonna be useful. Probably Katarina, since I'm not playing a summoner in this regard, and her missions are always pretty easy. But anyway, so this was a very good episode. Next time it's gonna be regular content. Actually gonna face Dominus next episode, or at least try so. So if that turns out fatal, that might be the last mapping episode for a while, so enjoy this while you can. But if everything goes according to plan and I do defeat Dominus, I will be back with another map next time. So as always, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.